DNA test. Is he really ready to be a dad or just playing games? Hey guys, I want to share with you an experience that's been really frustrating for me lately. So, I recently found out I was pregnant and obviously told my partner about it. At first, he seemed okay with it, supportive even, saying things like, we can make my office the baby room, and offering to create a new space downstairs. But then things started to take a turn for the worse. He began bringing up DNA tests, which I never took seriously at first. However, after our first ultrasound appointment, he said he'd go with me, but never showed up because of some important meeting. I went solo and later invited him to come along, but he still didn't make an effort. I have to admit, I was really excited about the pregnancy despite his lack of involvement. In fact, I even made a surprise box and got stoked to show it to him, so we could share this moment with our family. But when I asked him if we could start talking about the baby's future, he basically said we should wait until he knew for sure it was his kid. I have to admit, that left me feeling upset. What did he mean by that? Wasn't clear, so I didn't respond. The more I thought about it, the more annoyed I became. Finally, I mustered up the courage to tell him how I felt. And you can guess what happened next. He never replied. A week later, he texted me asking for my email so he could send over DNA test information. Now, I'm not going to lie, that was frustrating because it felt like an afterthought. I didn't argue with him about it, though. I just did it to avoid another awkward conversation. Fast forward a few more weeks, and I've been thinking a lot about what's next. So, I texted him again, asking what his plans were once the DNA results came back. Now, here's where things get interesting. He basically told me that if I wasn't trying to pressure him into being involved, then maybe we shouldn't be talking at all. That response was pretty shocking, and it made me realize how much of a challenge this is going to be. He claimed I threw a fit over the DNA test, but honestly, I explained myself in a way that felt reasonable to me. It's not about being confrontational. It's about needing some clarity on what's happening next. And let's be real, at this point, I've already done the DNA test and given him space. But now I'm stuck wondering if he'll even show up or take any responsibility for his actions. That's where you come in. Guys, have you ever been in a situation like this? How did you handle it? What I need to know is what moves forward from here. Is he planning on being involved in the baby's life? Or is that just a pipe dream? If not, then why? Shouldn't we at least try to figure out a plan together before things get more complicated? I guess this is where I'll leave you guys for now. It feels like I've been stuck in limbo for far too long, and I'm eager to hear your thoughts on how I should proceed. Who's with me?